in Yaakov, Berachot. This section is called Sound Advice and Words of Wisdom. Rabbi Chia ben Ami further said in the name of Ula, you should always live in the same town as your teacher. For as long as Shimei ben Gera was alive, Solomon did not marry the daughter of Pharaoh, in deference to Shimei, who was his teacher. The Gemara asks, but we learned in a Braita that you should not live in the same place as your teacher. The Gemara answers, that presents no difficulty. It depends on your relationship with your teacher. If you are submissive to him, you should live close to him. But if you are headstrong, you had better keep your distance. Rabbi Chia ben Ami further said in the name of Ula, a person who works for a living is greater than one who fears heaven. For concerning a person who fears heaven, it says, happy is the man who fears God. Psalms 112, verse 1. Whereas concerning one who works for a living, it says, when you eat the labor of your hands, you are happy and it is well with you. Psalms 128, verse 2. The phrase you are happy refers to this world. It is well with you refers to the world to come. Thus he has a double meaning. But about the man who fears heaven, it does not say it is well with you. He has only one blessing. Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi said to his children, be careful to respect an old man who has forgotten what he has learned through no fault of his own, but due to illness or pressures of earning a livelihood, according to Rashi. Because it has been said, both the whole tablets and the broken pieces of the first tablets were placed in the ark. Rava said to his children, when you are cutting meat, don't cut it in your hand. Why not? Some people say because of danger, that they might cut themselves, and others say in order not to spoil the meat. For even a minor cut will cause blood to drip from the hands and make the food repulsive to the people seated at the table, according to Rashi. Two other things Rava told his children. Do not sit on the bed of an Aramean woman, and do not pass behind a synagogue when the congregation is praying. What is the meaning of don't sit on the bed of an Aramean woman? Some say that it means don't go to sleep before reciting the bedtime Shema, otherwise your bed will be like that of an Aramean. Some say it means do not marry a convert, and some say it is to be taken literally. Don't sit on the bed of an Aramean woman because of an incident that happened to Rav Papa. For Rav Papa once visited an Aramean woman to pay her the money he owed her. She pulled out a bed and asked him to sit down. He replied, I will not sit down until you lift up the bed so that I can see what is underneath. She picked up the bed, and there was a dead child. Her scheme was to have Rav Papa to sit down on the bed and then accuse him of crushing and killing the child, according to Rashi. And therefore the sages said, it is not permitted to sit on the bed of an Aramean woman. The third thing Rava told his children was, and do not pass behind a synagogue when the congregation is praying. This substantiates the opinion of Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi, for Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi said, it is forbidden for a person to pass behind a synagogue while the congregation is praying because it seems as if he is not interested in praying. So it is taught in a Braita. Rabbi Akiva says, because of three things, I like the Medes, like the Medes and Persians, so Medes. When they cut meat, they do it only on the table and not on their hands. When they kiss only the hand because of the saliva, according to Rashi. And when they confer with one another, they will not do it indoors, but will go out into the field because the walls have ears. You never know who may be listening, according to Rashi. Rabbi Ada ben Ahava says, which verse supports this? It says, Jacob sent word and summoned Rachel and Leah to the field where his flock was, Genesis 31, verse 4. And only there did he talk to them about leaving Laban. It has been taught, Rabbi Gamliel says, because of three things, I like the Persians. They behave modestly during their meals. They behave modestly in the laboratory. They behave modestly in sexual matters. Rabbi Yosef expounded the verse, I have summoned my consecrated ones, Isaiah 13, verse 3. He said, this refers to the Persians who are consecrated and destined for Gehenna. That is, God has summoned the rulers of Persia to destroy the Babylonian Empire, according to Rashi.